So, the Legion Go 2 is real. Not officially announced yet, but leaked. Not via a press release or a keynote, but through prototype units appearing on Chinese secondhand sites. And this caught my attention because the leak offers a fairly complete picture of what we might expect from Lenovo's next major device. These aren't just vague renderings or insider sketches. These are functioning prototype units found on Xianyu, essentially the Chinese version of eBay. Most of the footage you're seeing here has been circulating online recently. These are reposts or redubbed clips from the original leaks. I'll do my best to credit the sources and link them in the description wherever possible. These devices are likely pre-production models intended for internal testing, and they reveal quite a lot. They don't run the Ryzen Z2 Extreme that was teased earlier. Instead, they come with the standard Ryzen Z2 APU, which is more or less a rebranded Z1 Extreme. The final retail version of the Lenovo Legion Go 2 is expected to feature the more powerful AMD Ryzen AI Z2 Extreme processor, positioning it directly against the upcoming Asus ROG Xbox Ally X and MSI Claw A8. What really got me interested was 32 gigabytes of RAM. That's a huge jump from the original Legion Go's 16 gigabytes. Not just for multitasking, but emulation, streaming, even light content creation. This puts it way ahead of a lot of other handhelds, at least on paper. And then there's the display. An 8.8-inch OLED panel from Samsung with 144Hz refresh rate, VRR, HDR support, and none of the pentile or subpixel weirdness you often see in OLEDs. It's big, bright, and fast. If display quality matters to you, this might be one of the best we've seen so far. A lot of thought went into designing the right controller. It doesn't just function like a mouse, it actually is a mouse, complete with an optical sensor, a scroll wheel, and touchpad built right in. This makes it surprisingly practical for tasks like FPS games or just browsing when you're docked. And speaking of docking, the device also supports reverse charging, enabling you to top up your phone or other gadgets if needed. Quite handy when traveling. The glossy finish on the controllers looks great initially, but it attracts fingerprints and sweat rapidly. Small issues, but worth keeping in mind. Thermals are reportedly solid too. Around 60 degrees Celsius under load with low fan noise, which is impressive for a handheld. Battery life? Reports indicate around 1.5 hours at 30 watt TDP, which is somewhat expected given this level of hardware. But at least it uses a 74 watt-hour battery, which is bigger than what most others offer. So what do we know about pricing and release? Nothing official yet, but based on past hints and current trends, a September 2025 launch seems likely, with pre-orders possibly starting in August. As for the price, I'd expect it to be somewhere between $999 and $1,200. That's a steep but not outlandish given the OLED panel, high-end RAM, and overall build quality. Again, however, value will depend on how well it performs straight out of the box. From my point of view, the Legion Go 2 is shaping up to be the most ambitious Windows handheld yet. The specs are there, the display is top tier, and the design still feels original. But Lenovo needs to prove they've learned from the first generation release. If the retail unit perfects performance, cooling, and software, this could easily stand up to the ROG Ally X and even surpass it in some areas. That said, there's no sign of a SteamOS version yet, and if they stumble on optimization or pricing, it'll be a hard sell. Let me know what you think. Would you choose the Legion Go 2 at this rumored price? Or are you waiting for someone to finally get the SteamOS Plus, OLED Plus powerful APU trifecta right? Drop your thoughts below, and as always, thanks for watching.